Sharanon pa Sumana Shraddha ke arpita hai mere Gurudev Sharanon pa Sumana Shraddha ke arpita hai mere Gurudev Sharanon pa Sumana Shraddha ke arpita hai tere de hey jo hai wahi tujhko samarpita hai.
Very good. Om. Namaste. Welcome everyone to Satsang today and to this very important first day after 1 year being here, and happy to see so many people come for Satsang today. And we'd also like to welcome also all the friends who are joining us via internet in different parts of the world today. So big welcome to everybody. And we're here together, no? I have nothing prepared, no speeches or nothing like that. As you know, those of you who have been in satsang here, you know that everything is only as the moment shows itself, like that. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shri Unachala Shiva. Om. Om Ma Ganga. Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Punjaji. Om. Shri Buddha Ki Jai. Om. Shri Christ Ki Jai. Om. Shri Krishna Ki Jai. Om. Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai. Om. Shri Sagadatta Maharaj Ki Jai. Om. Shri Yogi Ram Surat Kumar Ki Jai. Om. Shri Mahadev Ki Jai. Om. Shri Ram Ki Jai. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. May all beings who have this profound urge for liberation, may your deepest wish, your purest desire be fulfilled. And may all come swiftly to the realization of the self, each according to their capacity. You know? May your path be bright, full of wisdom and joy. May all those who meet you on the way be inspired by your light, your openness, your love and loving kindness, compassion, holiness. So be it. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Punjaji. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Buddha, Shri Christ. They're all here actually. They're all here. They're all here. Where else they're going to be? They, of all the places in the world, they want to be in satsang. They come here because you are their children. They come, they want to be here. They are here. So I don't want to leave any of them. Ramakrishna also here. Jesus Christ, everybody's here. Where else to go? And I feel totally comfortable with it. If you fall in love, you fall in love. And does anybody have to remind you to remember your beloved? You fall in love. Does anybody have to come and remind you, darling, have you remembered your beloved today? No, you cannot forget, isn't it? In the same way, something has happened here, no? And it is pulling everything into itself. Your life becomes a marinating in it. Everything you see reminds you. You see? Your love has turned everything into love. It's turning everything into love. Even painful things, difficult things, is going to be fragranced and touched by that love, you see? By that understanding, by that spirit. Because it is not divisive. You see? It is all-encompassing, all-pervading. We were talking yesterday, this morning in fact, we were sitting and they were talking about it. I said sometimes I was saying also yesterday, watching some footballers play and they are so magical. And I said, these ones, I like them because they just are completely comfortable with the ball. They love it so much. And they can come and they can approach, they see 6 players, defenders coming to them, and they run straight into them and go through them like this and go and score a goal, and they are so happy. And I say the self is manifesting its brilliance in every aspect of life, it's showing. But these beings, they maybe in one aspect of their expression, the self shines in that aspect very well. But maybe in another aspect, they're still very personal and very miserable or something. But in this bit, they're brilliant. One person is very miserable and don't like anybody and so, but makes beautiful bouquets of flowers and stuff like that. You see? Then you see the self expressing through that. But in other aspects, it's kind of shut down. But here in Satsang, you are universal. You're not trying to become a good footballer, a great surgeon only. No, you're discovering the universal being that is shining in all of them, in everything. You're not going to discover merely a tribal awareness, but universal awareness. It encompasses all things. You realize this same one is in everything, and I don't want to create conflict with any aspect of myself. Isn't it? So it always works for the good and for the harmony of life. You're finding like this. So you're not being here guided to become a one-trick pony. No. Your life is exuding this fragrance of the divine. Why not? And you say, what have you done? Actually, really nothing actually. Just my heart knows no other above this. This is my life. And yet all of life is serviced from this love. Your attitude is the right attitude. My life means yes. Yes to the true. In whatever aspect, whatever form it takes, my life will be yes. You see? You don't have to go into the mathematics of it. Oh, I think I'm only 87%. No, just yes. You say yes, let grace do the rest of it. You continue being here. You don't know what each day is going to reveal in your life. Something continues to mature in some way, refine itself, unendingly refining against a background of unchanging awareness. Nobody can explain this thing. But a human being by their own determination cannot do it. And if, in fact, there is no such thing as a human being by their own will. The I person The
Yes.
I person, yeah. It also come and go, but it come back
Yes.
and go and come back and go and come back and stay a little bit and fades and come back again.
Yes.
The purpose of observing is to observe and then to clarify that whatever you're seeing is impermanent. It is transient. It is not the source. It is just a cloud. It may be a big fat cloud that filled the whole sky, but your deeper intelligence tells you, but it's just a cloud. And look, it's moving. Isn't it? As soon as you know that, the attention goes back to the wickedness of the cloud. You see? Is the wickedness a cloud? Then as soon as you turn the attention off, immediately you're in the field of being. When you look out, you're in the field of becoming. When you look in, you're in the field of being. That is the purpose of observing. Yeah.
Yesterday you said that it's already there, it's simple, it doesn't take time. And
well, it takes time in the person's dimension, it takes time. But it itself is timeless. In the personal dimension, it takes time. Because the person is time also. You have to come and you have to come up and you have to take a risk. I want a conversation that takes a risk. You have to be willing that somehow out of this encounter, my life could change in a very radical way. Are you ready for that? Because if you're not, something will be holding back. You'll be giving me your B questions and your C questions. But your A question, you will be... You see? So you have to come like that a bit. No?
Thank you.
Suppose today was your last day in this body, on this planet. What would you want? What is your state of being? What do you want? What have you got to say from the soul of yourself? An opportunity is here, your last day, and guess what? You're in satsang. What do you want to know? There's some beings are living every day like it could be the last day, but they're not panicked. They're not like, oh my God. Oh. No. There's something there that's like alive. Sometimes you are the most alive you have ever been. Because I have no time to waste on foolish thoughts. I have no time to go to parties. I don't have any time to get drunk. I don't want to spend my last hours drunk. I want to be as sober as I can be. What is the most sober I can be? I don't have time to start practicing pranayama and start doing I don't have time. This is urgent now. Now the clock is ticking. I only got 2 hours now. What I can do in 2 hours? What can I achieve in 2 hours, please? No, 1 hour, Mooji. 1 hour. What I can do in 1 hour? I don't have time to practice. I don't have time to practice. I don't have time to go Himalayas. I don't have time to sit in a cave and stuff. My knees are not good and stuff. I've got... What can... 5 minutes, Mooji, 5 minutes. Anything can happen in 5 minutes. Most people tell you 5 minutes. Oh no, sorry mate. Nothing we can do for you in 5 minutes. 5 months we can do something. 5 minutes, no. Who will send you someplace in 5 minutes? Where will you go? 4 minutes now. What can happen for 4 minutes? In 4 minutes, I feel stuck. I still feel like my life needs to be liberated. But I only got 3.5 minutes. Then I tell you, what is it that does not take time? What is it that does not take time? Everything else you need time for it. You need time to say goodbye to your friends. You need time to do. Is that what you want to do now? Okay, do. In 3 minutes you can do. You know, email one nice email, copy many people. You know, now you have 1.5 minutes. What can you do in 1.5 minutes? Then you come to me and said, what takes no time? What takes no effort? There's only you and me here now. What takes no time, takes no effort. Don't give me the verbal answer. You be the answer. What takes no time, no practice, no effort, nothing to remember, nothing to become, nothing to change, nothing to fix, nothing to leave, nothing to create, nothing to become. 1 minute.
Yeah, it's already there. It's open, but...
There means there. There means distance. Here is no distance. There is distance. There is there. What is it that doesn't have anything to solve or to resolve? 30 seconds. Don't use your mind. Easy. It never started, so it can never stop. It cannot leave because it never came. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please come to satsang with the attitude that I'm here for this today, right now. I'm here for this today, right now. But I'm not hurried, I'm not frantic, I'm not excited, just I'm here for this. Rishikesh is very beautiful, but I came for freedom. Let me find the Ganga inside my own heart. I don't feel that we would have been brought here if there wasn't at least one here who would somehow blossom into that awakening. There has to be at least, I'd rather the whole lot. In some cases, it's like, sometimes you see like the snake is changing skin, no? And the skin has come off. But maybe it's not come completely off. They're still hanging on to some part of the body. So he's going through, but all this long skill running around the place. And he has to find like two branches tight and squeeze to remove that old dead skin. Sometimes you have to go through those, remove that skin from the past. because the beingness does not need history. But yet memory is there, memory, all of this is here, all of it, everything is fine in one way. But you will know, and it will become more sharp for you to discern that, yes, this we leave, this we can leave. And don't mix yourself with any of those limited ideas of self. Like that. Namaskar. Something is here that is refining your way outwardly and inwardly to prepare you to merge in the universal consciousness, which is here. It is here. So sometimes people say, yes, I get angry at God and I get this and I feel frustrated and why not me? And you see, and I don't know. I can only tell you the self is here. And you are that. What stands in the way of your clear and irrefutable recognition of that fact? We're here to find out. It can be that we still have a lot of ideas. You want to discover the truth, but you want to discover it on your terms. I want to know the truth, but I want to know your terms. The truth is here, and there's being somehow unveiling within you as much as you have the space to accommodate it. Simply allow your attention and your mind to fall in love with your heart again. Keep your mind inside your heart. It is a beautiful connection and oneness. There isn't a lot of things that you need to know, a lot of instructions to remember. It is all very simple, because what is true is already true. No one can perfect the true. It can only be discovered. It cannot be created. You are discovering your truth, your beingness. I try to do it, and everybody goes, we know what you're talking about. We also try. Huh? But we who try, I who try is what? Please, answer this question. Because you have never questioned this I. All assume that is the one I am. I am the one who is trying to get rid of this bad mind. I want to stay in the presence. And in any language, in any tribe, in any culture, in any religion, this I is living there. How can I stop it? How can I stay in this? What training? And in many places you're told you do this and you do that, you do this and you do that and so on. Okay? So the same I, has to do all these exercises. I'm asking who or what is this I also? Please look now. If we can do something today, it's now 11:23. If we can do something now, today, let's try and see if we can bring some clarity about this, because I feel this is another myth that will be exposed. Let us see what we can find. Just a sense. Don't go digging, scratching, it doesn't require so much. But just the feeling, I want to do this, feels so natural to you. And I just can't do it. Sometimes it just happens naturally. When I am not trying, then what happens is that this I feeling gets merged in something which is natural. And then it feels good. But when I am trying, it just gets, there's a tension. And more I try, more tension. Who is I? Can this I that is trying, can it be perceived? In any form or shape, or non-form. The feeling I, the I who is trying to become a better person or to awaken to the self, okay? We are just looking, we're not judging anything, just looking. This I that I want to get it, Mooji. I really, I have to, I. Who is I? Let's see. And cannot this feeling, the I want to do this, whenever I try to do it, is there something present in the consciousness that is not that I? Let me ask you that. I am trying to get it. Whenever I try to become the presence, I'm left with a tension. And this tension is inside, and it's very difficult, no matter what you say, Mooji. This tension is real in that moment, and I cannot feel the presence. So this I that is reporting is very important. Let's find out what it is. Who is I? There must be something else there that is not I. Certainly not this I. Because there's awareness of this I who's trying to do something.
Not managing. I'm not managing.
You're not managing because you're still effort. Effort is saying, I'm not managing to be no effort. When you're in deep sleep, are you making effort? No. If you're standing there like that, are you making effort?
My leg, yeah, a little.
No, you're not doing anything. Legs are shaking.
Legs are shaking.
Yeah, that's not effort. You see, the mind has a concept about non-effort. It has a concept about everything. It's gone around, put labels on everything. So when I say make no effort, it goes, no effort, okay. And then try to be no effort. Let's try to, or don't do anything. Or let's try to do nothing. Oh, that's very difficult one, Mooji, to do nothing. It's trying to do nothing. Make no effort. How are you going to do no effort? What is there in you that is no effort? It doesn't need any. It doesn't need any helpers. It just is. You don't have to call out its name. It has no name. You see? And you see now how involved we have brought the mind to every part of your being. You give it a job. Mind, you have the job to do this. You mind, you have the job. So it showed up for work. You see? So now we got to do no effort. Okay. Now we're having trouble actually. Yeah? Because mind only knows effort. Meditation is to help the mind to come to no effort. But sometimes meditation itself is effort. What is no effort? Does not take any time. It is not tradition. It is not a technique. What is happening?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's good. It's good that somehow what she mean by she don't know actually is a bit confused actually. Something just know what to do because it's looking for, it's trying to find the map how to do. That's why I enjoy to tell you something that you cannot do. Because the mind is already ready in its how to do uniform. You see? And this you have to do how to, oh yes, I know to do this. You see? Now I tell you something you cannot do. And it feels lost. Ah, my God. So experience that feeling of feeling lost. You see? That must get burped out also. Something. Because that restlessness is there. We put a light on it, and you see there's a feeling of restlessness, you see? So just observe that. Don't do anything about it. Some people, they were doing very good before Rishikesh. Oh, Mooji, I was doing so good. Oh, I'm surfing on the manifestation. Oh. I just came to take another darshan to top up a little bit. And then I come and whoa, oh my God, no. I said, what is this? This is good you are come. It takes some maturity. We don't want any delicate little realization, no, you have to be tough internally. You may have the body very light and weak physical disposition, but inside, lion. Because you are the source itself also. I'm not trying to create some be determined visualization. I'm only pointing you to something that you, your own energy will confirm or not. Here is the place that you can begin to speak soon of your ex-problems. Ex-problems. As I said before, you will say, I once imagined that I need all these things. I once imagined that I was simply a man who came from this country, I had a nice job, I had a family, and this. I once imagined that's all I was. I once imagined that I needed the respect of everyone to be valid as a human being. I once believed that, but I saw it is not so. I once believed that I must leave a mark on this world to say, look, I've been here, done that. I once believed that was an important thing to do, but I see that that was a very limited way of looking at life. I once believed that I had to be just the very best person I could be. But I saw that it caused a lot of trouble, and no one even appreciated it. I once believed that if I had good friends, I could always rely on them in a time of need. And I saw that's not necessarily like that. Unexpectedly, help came from someplace else. I once believed many things. Now I come to see that they were just my imagination, and that all along I was missing my own self. Now I'm here. You see? The self cannot leave you. It is complete nonsense to say such things. Awareness cannot leave you. Everything else will leave you. But awareness is what you are, cannot leave you. You see? And we value memory so much. We cling to it so much. We were in Tiruvannamalai a few years ago, and we went into one restaurant, and in the restaurant there was some fish tank, and the fishes were there, and there was one strange fish, in there, with a very big head and a face, like a real face. It reminded me of somebody I know, actually. And he kept running and bumping in the tank, bumping into a tank, I said, this guy looks like this person, no? Anyhow, then this friend of mine, the Japanese friend, he told me, I don't know if it is true, but we took it like that. He said fishes have a 3-second memory. It's a 3-second memory. Wow, really? So they don't have time to be angry. They hit, oh, it's gone, okay? But we suffer from memory because we have long-term memory. And then a lot of psychological complexities that make some things highlighted more pain than pleasure and so on. So all of this is memory. Whose memory is it? So we have to look at this thing. And I tell you, please do, because your observations, your recognitions are going to have a tremendous impact on how your life will unfold from now, if you care to look at it. Very good.
Thank you.
Om. Namaste. Welcome everyone to Satsang this morning, and very happy to see you. Also a great welcome for all the friends who are joining us from different parts of the world via internet for Satsang today. Welcome. And very good. So, who? And she was telling me that when she meditates, and her husband is not liking it. He feels she's wasting her time and taking that energy away from the family and from him and all of this stuff. And she's afraid. I said, you must be firm in your own truth. She says, yes, but when my spouse is in the house, I am not free to express my heart in that way. She used a word like that, when my spouse. I'd not heard it for a while. So I said to her, you must not be a mouse in front of your spouse. You understand? You cannot be there, and then you are saying that is more important than your inner being. Then what does that say of your relationship? It will not grow. You see? And you stick to what you feel in your heart. If you do, as I said before, if you do what is right in your heart, it cannot turn out to be wrong for someone else. Even if they leave you. Even if they leave you. A few tears, and afterwards, very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. The illumined mind is the light of this world. It is the true light of this world. A peaceful heart filled with wisdom and love is the most powerful fruit in the human kingdom. Thank you.
non pa sumana strada che arepita
May all whose hearts hunger for the truth, whose desire is for freedom, may your deepest hurt, your deepest wish be fulfilled. May you come swiftly to the recognition of the timeless and perfect self. May you continue to grow in wisdom and loving kindness. And may all who meet you on the way be inspired, be touched by your light and your joy, your wisdom and love. So be it. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. My heart is overflowing with love at this moment for all who come in search of that. So may you transcend every obstacle, every apparent obstacle, and find your joy. Our real home.